Hey guys, this is Erin from the Kokomo Post, and this is part 2 of the Kokomo Post Tries 30-Day CrossFit Challenge. If you missed part 1, you can check it out on our website, thekokomopost.com, or I'm gonna catch you up here. The first half of this video covered the first 2 weeks of Pam and my journey with CrossFit Kokomo. She and I have both been on our own fitness journeys for the last few years, and we took on this challenge as a way to see what could we do and who could we be. Okay, so the challenge is we're gonna train like extreme CrossFitters for an entire month. That means 5 to 6 workouts with our friends at CrossFit Kokomo, adequate rest, and that means diligent counting of our macros and being very, very, very thoughtful about what goes into our body. That's the challenge. The first 2 weeks laid the groundwork for what was to come with an on-ramp course called Foundations, where they taught us everything that we'd need to know for the remaining month with CrossFit. After that, it was on to group workouts and partner workouts 5 to 6 days a week. The starting few days were hard, both mentally and physically, but after 2 weeks in, it felt like we were really starting to get into a groove and gain some confidence. All right, there it is. You're all caught up. Let's go. I don't think my face will ever not be red. That workout was wild. Okay, so we are at the halfway point of this experience.
Let's talk about food. Erin, we've been counting macros.
I know, I've been really diligent about tracking mine.
I have too.
You have to plan and figure out, you can't just accidentally eat food.
I'm brand new to tracking macros. I've tracked like calories before, and I feel like I've become much more savvy of a researcher. Like, how can I get the most bang for my buck? I have plenty of carbohydrates in my day, plenty of protein in my day, but the fat is flavor, and gosh, is it delicious. I have never felt hungry.
No.
I have never felt deprived.
And you and I have been doing meal prep, so
yes,
that's the nice part is that we meal prep some lunches for us, and then I'll prep some lunches for us, and then we know exactly what macros are in them.
So I'm eating this salmon pesto pasta. It's legitimately good, and I've got to say, microwave fish, maybe not the thing that I was most excited about, but Erin will vouch for me. The pesto pasta, actually good, and not that like weird lean cuisine frozen meal good. And it fits in my macros. If you would have told me a year ago that I would be driving to a CrossFit workout on Christmas Eve, I think I would have actually laughed.
Okay, so by week 3, I felt like we were kind of getting into the swing of things. The thing that sucked was that week 3 was the week like leading up to Christmas. Nutrition was really hard to stick to.
The Christmas Eve workout, Erin, oh my, I don't know how to communicate in words. I mean, so the Feliz Navidad warm up, every time they sang a certain lyric, you had to do a burpee. Every time they sang another lyric, you had to do a squat. And let me tell you, many of those lyrics repeated, and so by the end of the workout, we were drenched in sweat.
Yep, and that was just to start.
The things that I would like to say about weeks 3 or 4, I was feeling more confident with certain moves. I did not need my hand held. Coaches are coaches for a reason, and I definitely needed coaching, but I wasn't just so lost.
Yeah. The standout thing for me on week 4 was the New Year's Eve workout. The whiteboard was just filled. 21 reps of this move and then a 200-meter row. 21 reps of this move and a 200-meter row. And it was like, I went and I met up with a friend. We did this workout together at my pace. It took so long. It took us 72 minutes. I got to the end and I was like, that could have taken me 90 minutes. And like, look at all the stuff I did. And I did a side-by-side comparison to our first workout from Foundations to a month later. And just looking at that growth and how much I was able to do, it was so cool to be able to see that like 30 days of focus I was able to do. And so then what happens in another 30 days? And what happens 30 days after that?
I really didn't want to do CrossFit, but I did it, and I feel great. It was hard, but I feel accomplished. One of my biggest takeaways is a question that Coach Vanessa asked on a handstand day. It was some gymnastic skill that was above and beyond my abilities. And I was asking her about the modifications, and she asked me this question in return, and I will never forget this. Well, what is your goal? Is your goal to do this handstand, wall walk, whatever it was? I was waiting for the answer of like, well, here's the modification of what you can do today. Caught me so off guard. What is the thing I want to learn how to do? I'm not here to do the bare minimum. And it's really made me think through a lot of different areas of my life. Well, what is my goal? And am I moving towards that in a meaningful way? Am I taking steps to grow in that area in a meaningful way in fitness? And has really helped me think through some other areas of my life.
Okay, a month went by in a heartbeat. Coach Vanessa and Coach Kevin, we can't thank you enough. This has been the coolest episode of Tries I think I've ever recorded.
I know I'm super proud. It's been cool to see you guys from day one. I'm sure Coach V is incredibly proud. Again, she coached you guys probably 95% of the time.
Yeah. So the first thing that I will say that I noticed in the both of you is confidence. From day one, like you being terrified to do your box jumps, for me, it's been a cool thing to see you guys, like your confidence every class time.
Yeah, there was a really cool day. We were doing wall walks. As coaches, like to see expressions on people's faces and be like, I don't know about that. You're like, I don't know if I can do this. We're like, well, let's try. And all of a sudden, she's able to do something that she had never done before, had no idea she could do, and then realized in the moment she could actually do it. And that same exact workout, you had box jumps, and the box jump height that you did in the workout was the same height that we tried like day one, where it took us 8 minutes to try to get one. That progression from know what I can do, don't know if I want to I did this, what else can I do? You have that mentality in here and you take on the outside world. I mean, we're limitless. It's kind of cool to see.
I mean, I really did think, with great respect to you guys, that it would be sort of the cool kids table. It truly isn't. I mean, everyone at the end, hey, great job, guys. I mean, that really is coming from an organic place, which was such a cool thing to see.
CrossFit is literally for anybody who wants to walk through the door and get a workout.
Yes, yeah,
There is no, you may be this tall to ride. You need to do this in order to join. Come as you are. Who's to say that your workout is better than yours? You did the best you can do. Hats off. Great job. We'll see you tomorrow. While this is a gym and a fitness facility, a byproduct of that is going to be a community of people who genuinely want you to become better. All right, so the moment you guys have been like anxiously waiting, we're going to reveal, what we saw day 1 versus day 30.
Gravity Trampoline Park is Indiana's premier indoor trampoline park, but it's also the easiest, most fun way to celebrate a birthday or special event in Kokomo. Let Gravity take care of the setup, cleanup, and all the details, giving you more time to create outrageously fun memories with your kids. Each party features 60 minutes of jump time, a private VIP room, jumping socks for all the jumpers, food, beverages, and more. You can customize a package that's perfect for your group and spend time jumping, bouncing, ziplining, and celebrating. But Gravity isn't just for kids. With the all-new adventure and ninja courses, plus the beer, wine, and adult lounge, Gravity makes the perfect spot for a holiday party, family reunion, or other memorable event. They do private rentals as well as several styles of fundraisers for schools and organizations. Spots book up quickly, so don't delay and call today. For more information, visit gravitykokomo.com.
We're going to reveal, what we saw day 1 versus day 30. So what you're holding right there is 4.7 pounds. Okay. And that is the amount of weight that you lost in body fat. This is what you gained in muscle mass.
Ooh, I like that.
Right? So it's a little denser, it's nice and strong, right?
Yeah.
You gained that. So you gained 4.3 pounds of muscle. Lost 4.7 pounds of fat. We gained some muscle in the process, which then made our percent body fat go down 2.3% in 30 days. Aaron, we lost 8.7 pounds of body fat.
Wow.
8.7 pounds. Okay? Of the weight that we lost, like 8, almost 9 pounds of that was just pure fat, gone. Right? So we lost some fat, we gained some muscle in the process, and we gained 3.3 pounds of muscle. And we lost 3.4% body fat in the process. Let's talk one more thing. How do you guys feel? Mentally, physically?
I feel so much stronger. Strength is something that I was like, well, it kind of rekindled a new goal. Mentally, I feel sharp.
I feel like such a different human being than I did a month ago. Like, I think I counted myself out, said like, man, that was a time in my past and I couldn't ever get back there again. And like, that's been the crazy part, looking at like, not a measure of like, oh, hey, I was really fit in my 20s and then life got away from me. It's not that I got knocked down, it's that I'm getting back up. Somebody said, where there used to be noise, I hope that this year you find music again. And like, that's what this felt.
I like
It
that.
feels like exercise, working out, being healthy had just become noise. And like, this last month, it feels like music again. So the results, the end of it,
I'm so proud of us, Erin. That was in 30 days of hard work.
that number could have been huge or really small.
Sure.
I feel like I came out of it with such a different understanding about what matters and what the goals are.
Yeah.
So that's it. I mean, my answer is if you are watching this video and you're thinking about moving anywhere, get going.
Yeah.
Don't count yourself out.
Start now. Even if it's a walk around the block, that's amazing. You just walked around the block for 4 minutes. We will cheer for you. Well, that's a wrap on our month-long challenge with CrossFit Kokomo. Special thanks to Coach Kevin and all of the team at CrossFit Kokomo, and special thanks to our partners at Gravity Trampoline Park.
So where should we go next, Kokomo? What should we try? Tell us in the comments below, and we will see you there.